Dear diarrhea, diarrhea full of shit. Just play along with me, myself, and I, and no one else. Yo, 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 I'm so legit. I'm driving to work, sad and alone, pissed off, defeated, deflated, bitter, hating on life, plotting my revenge on the world. I've been plotting my revenge on the world for a long, long time. I haven't done anything yet, but man, it's gonna be awesome. Y'all will know who's fucking boss, bitches. But, and by the way, for the record, I've got my phone, you know, sitting in my cup holder. Every now and then I get an itch in my throat. I used to say it's the cancer, you know, developing. But I've had this quote-unquote itch, cough, whatever, for like the last 15 years. So I'm thinking if it was, you know, cancer or a tumor, it would have developed, you know, into something by now. So I don't know, man. But anyway, I do the same thing when I'm in my truck at work. I rest it in the cup holder, but I just leave my phone on video all the time. So if I need to make a reminder for myself, you know, for an audio presentation later, I'll just bloop, you know, do the audio presentation and bloop. So it's a one and done. Because in a commercial vehicle, you can't be fiddling around with your phone or whatnot. If I need to plug it in to charge it, you know, I just do that when I'm stopped and then unplug it next time I'm stopped. You know, because the little phone charger thing is, you know, you could leave it plugged in, but then you got to, you know, then that's too much, you know what I mean? You need, like, when you're changing the radio and whatnot, that's not a whole lot, you know, like distraction, right? You just, anyway. But we're allowed some things, you know, but you need to be, you know, like I remember when I took my driving test, way back when, long time ago, when I was getting my license when I was 16, you know, 1,000 years ago. I kept taking my hand off the wheel and just having one hand on the wheel, and this fuddy-duddy motherfucker was like, both hands on the wheel, please, 10 and 2. Shit, if it were me, I would have just let that slide. Fuck it. But I understand, I guess. I get it. But, man, that was a long time ago. I remember there was a guy there in a wheelchair. I remember thinking, you already got wheels. What are you doing here? The other day, I saw one of those crosses on the road, you know, that they put up where somebody unfortunately died in a crash. And it's just a marker, you know, a memorial or whatever. And it was snowing, you know, last week, and somebody slid off the road and hit that thing, and, you know, you can see the tire marks. And I thought, when the family goes out there, you know, to, you know, visit, or, I mean, obviously that's not where, like, it's just a memorial for, like, the motorists, you know, be careful if something happened here. You know, so it wasn't just, like, in vain. I doubt they go out there, you know, I mean, they go to the, you know what I'm saying, so. But probably once a month, you know, at least, the family goes out there and just mows around it, you know, paints it, whatever, just makes sure, you know, whatever. And when they show up, they're going to be like, well, son of a bitch, they killed him again. You can't catch a break. Oh, that's bad. That's the first thing I thought when I saw that. But, anyway, God, it's you know, it's dry out here. It's like it never snowed at all. I got home, it was just a light dustings, you know, so I'm so glad spring is on its way. Like I said, you know, Marijuanaville, aka Faggotville, or Colorado. I didn't check the weather this week. I'm assuming, well, we already had one big storm. We have to be good next week. That's not necessarily true. But yeah, March, you know, hence the phrase, in like a lion, out like a lamb, or vice versa. This was in the middle, but I guess that's what, you know, March is known for, you know, is there's a big storm, you know, before spring rolls around. But let me think. Oh, I remember while I was doing this audio presentation. I looked up, is it healthy and safe to do a 3-day fast every week? Basically what I came up with was yes. It's fairly extreme, but if you need to do something fast, quick, and in a hurry, which I do, then yeah, so that's what I'm going to do every week. And then I am seriously thinking about on my Friday, go ahead and eating like a normal meal, you know, like with, you know, 1,000 to 2,000 calories, you know, between 1,000 and 2,000 calories, and just sort of roughly wing it, you know, look it up, how much, you know, calories in this, how many calories in that. So, you know, it's going to be a rough estimate. I think that's all right, you know. But like I said, I do want to start making, you know, next week is my long home time, so, which isn't an excuse. But I decided to kind of switch things up, because here's the beauty about fasting for 3 days. My food that I need to cook and prepare for the week, and I've got my oatmeal and whatnot. I bought chicken breast, but I didn't make any. I got my fruit and vegetables. Because I thought, well, shit. See, anyway, I only have 2 days. And then on Friday, you know what I mean? And be reasonable, you know what I mean? So, like I said, do not go to McDonald's. I went to that rib place. I consider that, because McDonald's is I consider that processed food, you know? That's like got all that other nasty shit in it. And I'm just not going to get into that, but, just overall health reasons, you know, like the canned food, you know, it's got higher potassium, and it's got shit to preserve it, and it's got shit to enhance the flavor, because it's meant to be stored on a shelf for a long time, and they add shit, you know, to make it like taste good, you know, like they add, like bread, for example. If you read the ingredients on your bread, unless it's wheat bread or whole grain bread, you will see that it has sugar in it. Bread isn't supposed to have sugar in it. And when you take a bite, you know, it's like, oh yeah, you know, put a little butter on it. That's actually a good way to regular bread, use your words. So I don't talk for a lot of reasons. But or at least 2 or 3. 1 is enough, but 2 or 3, we out. But just a regular piece of bread with butter and sugar. But you just said they already put the sugar in for you. You're overthinking things. Fuck, I was like, shut up, bitch. But anyway, and of course they say, you know, ask your doctor, and I said, the fuck I'm gonna ask my doctor? You know what my doctor would tell me? They'd be like, oh, no, you need to eat 3 meals a day, and you need to lose 0.5 pounds a week, and, you know, shut the fuck up, doc. Take these pills and call me in the morning. I ain't taking these fucking pills, and I will talk to you in a year. You know, I mean, I appreciate you, know, because like I said, they have to. And not only that, they'd probably tell me something, you know, like, oh, fasting can cause this, that, and the other. Yeah, shut the fuck up. What'd you hear that, medical school? All right, well, let me tell you something, bitch. People have been fasting for a long, long time, and they've done the tests and this, that, and the other. So I don't know what you learned in medical school, but you know, if it does have a detrimental effect, I will blast over that and then get into the good effect. Okay, so shut the fuck up, doc. I know you can't veer from the course. God forbid you tell me to eat, you know, a bowl of broccoli, drink a glass of water, and go for a walk. You know, because that, like, even that, you know, in theory, it's healthy, right? Well, somebody might have a health condition. My doctor told me to eat broccoli and go for a walk. Turns out you're allergic to broccoli, or you've got an underlying hidden condition, and when you went for a walk, it threw your heart into cardiac, you know, overload, you know, and now they're facing malpractice. So a doctor almost has to just follow the book, right? And it's like, you know, I appreciate you, doc, but shut the fuck up, you know? listening but not listening. And I mean that. It's like, no, you know your shit, Doc. I will listen to you. Thanks. Now fuck off. I appreciate the advice. I will remember. I appreciate that. Okay, thank you. I will use that, but I will use it my way, not yours. Oh, and these pills, you can keep those. So anyway, upwards and onwards, blue skies, baby. Nothing but sunshine and future so bright, gotta wear shades.